Hi everyone, how you doing today? And welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about My Hero Academia chapter 280, which was another fantastic chapter. So how this chapter goes is that Mina and the rest of the 1A class is basically trying to fight Gigantomachia, and Mount Lady has finally gotten Gigantomachia to open his mouth, and Mina's like, alright cool, let's go do this. She has her acid suit and everything, thinking that she's going to kill it, and yeah, she ain't. What's cool about this chapter is that Mina, you actually see her kind of vulnerable, because we haven't really seen her vulnerable like that, except for when, well, I'll get to it in a second, except for that one time when she saved her friends, but she was actually vulnerable at the end. We get to this chapter and you see her thinking, all right, cool, I'm going to do this. I'm going to save us. You know, I've got this. I'm psyching myself. She psychs herself up. She's like, yeah, do this. Save them. You know what I mean? But at the time where she hears Gigantomachia's voice, she has the flashback of the time where she saved her friends, and you know, Kirishima was there and he couldn't move, and she hears the same voice. So Gigantomachia, as that guy who was with Mina and Kirishima, confirmed. I mean, we all kind of knew it, but now that we have it confirmed, it makes sense. So I need to find out what was going on back then. Like, this is all the plot threads that Horikoshi's trying to weave in. But anyway, so because of that, Mina gets shaken up. She's like, oh my god, like, you know, goodness, this is the same guy I was scared of like all those years ago, like Jesus. And as she's about to throw the canister, which will if Gigantomachia inhales or eats it, would slow him down, she's about to throw it and it just slips her finger. And at this point, Gigantomachia is like, I'm tired of these guys, let's get rid of them. He's like, all right cool, what's the quickest way to get to my master? Kill all these flies. Like flies, that's what he calls them, flies. So he said, okay cool. So he gets mad, he goes deep into the ground and he's just flinging Mount Lady, flinging Mina, and as he's about to crush Mina with his big ass hand, bear in mind, this guy huge, he's like a freaking building, and you see his hand just engulf this poor little girl, and she's like, oh god, I'm finished. Kirishima had his boss ass time where he jumps in, he does a deku basically, he jumps in and he pushes her aside and says, no, I'm gonna save her. Like, dude, that is so cool. It's really cool because now you're seeing the development of Kirishima. As you know, back then when he first encountered Gigantomachia with Mina, he couldn't step in because he was just petrified, and Mina could, and he was just thinking to himself, god, like, you know, he had a lot of self-pity because of it. But now, years later, you see him actually take the leap and actually just man up and balls up and say, no, I'm gonna take this guy down. And this is one of the reasons why I love My Hero Academia. They know how to do character development incredibly well. Not they, Horikoshi knows how to do character development incredibly well, and Kirishima's character development has just gone up and up and up. I mean, he's already a best boy and now he's even a best man now at this rate. So Kirishima gets Mina out of there, he's like, and he gets quote unquote crushed by Gigantomachia, and we're all thinking, oh god, like, you know what I mean. Mina gets taken away by tetsutetsu. I love that name, by the way. Tetsutetsu takes Mina away, and all that's left is Gigantomachia with the League of Villains, and he's thinking, cool, flies, done. Like, he's like, my work is done. Only to find out that Kirishima is grabbing onto Gigantomachia's body with, obviously, his unbreakable, and he's just climbing up. He's like, no, we're gonna do this. Then, as he's about to throw his canister, Toga throws the knife with pin perfect aim. Can someone tell me, where did Toga learn how to fight like this? Did she get taken to the League of Assassins or something like that? Like, how is she so perfect with her aim? But anyway, so pin perfect aim. Toga throws the knife, breaks the canister, boom. Everyone's like, oh crap. Only for Kirishima to bring out Mina's canister out of his other side, and he's like, no. I'm going to, the will of Mina, the will of me, we're going to take down Gigantomachia, throws it at him, and he, you know, is stopped basically. At this rate, everyone is now figuring out what to do, and then Majestic comes in. He's like, all right, cool, heroes, time to step in. We're done leaving it to the interns, and that's how that side of the MHA chapter ends. So basically the Liberation Front's hideout type area. At the end of the chapter, we go back to where the hospital is and where Shigaraki was fighting Bakugou, Endeavor, Deku, everybody, and we see Shigaraki's just knocked the hell out. Like, I don't blame him. Did you see the combo that they did to take down Shigaraki, like he's just on the ground like you know what I mean. Endeavor's just telling him, listen man, like you don't have resolve, and he's basically trying to not wind him up, but he's trying to be like, you know, the hero at the end where he's like, oh villain, you don't know anything, you know what I mean. That's how Endeavor's trying to be. Shigaraki's like, listen, I have resolve. Like, from his father's words, all you heroes do is break families in order to save others. That is how you guys run. And it's weird to see Shigaraki, well, not weird, but it's mature to see Shigaraki embrace his late father's words, even though his father was a lot of the reasons why he had a lot of struggle with his life, you know what I mean? So it's really mature of him to take that to a person he hates and take that as a moral for him. But overall, yeah, like I said, this chapter is fantastic. I love the development. I love the development that Kirishima is getting. But at this rate, I feel like the Kirishima Ashido ship, well, Kirishima Mina ship is pretty much set in stone now. Like, that's done. Like, all you shippers that love sea ships, that's pretty much locked and loaded. They bounce off each other, so it's actually pretty dope. I'm not even gonna lie. But what am I expecting from the next chapter? Well, we're gonna see more of the Shigaraki area. I want to see Shigaraki just explode and just go mad. Like, I want him to just vex. Like, I want him to just be like, listen Endeavor, shut the hell up, boom, you know, release all his power and just, you know, go crazy. I feel like there's still a lot more to this war. Like I said in my last chapter review, it's still like, it doesn't seem like the height of a Marineford yet, you know what I mean? Like, when Marineford was really going, so much stuff was going on, and it was just like, who's gonna die, who's gonna live, what is going on, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like that yet. Well, it kind of felt like that in the beginning, but now it started to slow down a little bit, even though Shigaraki's out. So I want to see Shigaraki just go ham. I want to see the villains power up. Like, we still have a lot of plot points that I feel like need to be addressed in this arc, so I feel like we're still like maybe in the middle of the arc. So I want to see what Horikoshi does next week. I want to see what's the next step in this arc. Like, I want to see the act 3, you know what I mean? Thank you very much for watching this review of My Hero Academia chapter 280. What do you think about it? Do you like the fact that Kirishima is pretty much best boy now? Do you like the fact that Shigaraki might pretty much go ham? What do you think about Gigantomachia calling everybody flies? Let me know in the comment section. I am open to discussion. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content on pop culture and entertainment. I talk about anime, games, movies, etc. So click the notification bell to see more of that, and stay safe, stay cool, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye.